Jigwe, Vijay Tatu, Multikumai. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So, there's lots going on in Ireland. The title of the stream is Legal Immigration Destroying Ireland. You know, a lot of people, I hear a lot of people saying, right, that, I'm not against legal immigrants coming here. I don't mind if you get your visa and they come here. It's the destroying passports. And, we don't know who these people are. That's the problem in Ireland. I don't mind anybody coming in here legally. Well, in fact, them people need to be educated because legal immigration is by far the biggest problem in Ireland. People are coming here on, student visas, language visas, temporary work visas, and then not going home when they should be going home because it's not enforced. They're overstaying their welcome, becoming illegal immigrants, and then they're given blanket amnesty. And we see videos on YouTube from Indians, from Africans, nearly every single day of the week, encouraging people, telling people how to scam the Irish system. And at the end of the day, it's not really their fault. It's the Irish regime fault. No, they know exactly what they're doing, so you can't really blame these people for coming here. But nonetheless, their culture is alien to us, and we've been brainwashed to think that all people, we're all the same. There's no difference between any of us. Well, that's not true. We are different. The people we're bringing in here, for example, from India, they're hostile towards us. For example, they see us as a soft touch. And they are colonising Ireland. Let's make no mistake about it. Buying our property, forcing our youngsters to emigrate. You know what I mean? And demanding that we change our ways for them. Okay. Good to see so many people in the live chat. If you're new to the channel, my name is Niall McConnell. I'm from Castlefin, East Donegal. And I will be running in the upcoming general election. We're expecting the general election to be called probably next week. So I will be getting ready for that. In the live chat, can you please let me know how many weeks do you have to give? How many weeks do you have until the vote? Is it 3 weeks or 6 weeks? I think it's only 3 weeks. Something tells me it's only 3 weeks. I was thinking for a while it's 6 weeks, but the more I think about it, so when they call it, is the vote in 3 weeks? Someone in the live chat will be able to tell me. Terence, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. Reno, thank you for moderating. Zarowski, Sean Mack, Nobby Clark, thank you for moderating. God bless you all. It's the clergy plan, absolutely. John Francis, you're 100% right. It is the clergy plan. They want all Europeans destroyed. Big Vinny said the United Nations said Ireland could sustain 65 million people. Well, yeah, they would love that, wouldn't they? They'd wipe us out altogether if that happened. So let me know in the live chat where you're all from. Eamon McThomas says, thanks Niall, I got your lamb and had some of the legs today for dinner. Good man, Eamon, what do you think? Now let me know in the live chat what you think, or comment in the comment section if you're rewatching the show. And Eamon says, absolutely amazing lamb. No, it is lamb. The lamb is very, very good quality. It's, I would argue, it's the highest quality lamb in the world. So, grass-fed, grass-finished, the lambs are born outside, raised outside, they only eat grass, drink mother's milk, eat herbs. It is the highest quality lamb. And Eamon says down in the live chat that it's the best lamb I've ever had. And that is the feedback I'm getting. No, we would only sell the best quality lamb. So if you are interested in ordering Donegal's finest lamb and beef, we now are dispatching it to mainland UK. So England, Scotland and Wales, Ireland, all 32 counties, the whole island of Ireland and the whole island of Britain. So if you're in the UK and you've been wanting to order it, now is your chance. You just have to pay a little bit more for postage because I have to pay next day delivery postage, and it's just a bit more expensive to mainland UK, so it's not that much, right? And it's very good quality, and it's very good price too. Actually, I weighed the beef box and it's 16 kilos for €160, so you can't beat that. Marie says she's from Gweedore, lives in Letterkenny. Good stuff, Marie. I'm still stuck on the Twilight Zone, says Maiga. North Dublin says Dublin Snob. Frank Barnes says hi to everyone, just buzzed in here. County Down says Poke. Hello from Kildare, says Dave. Let me know in the live chat where you are from, or comment in the comment section, please. So while we're gearing up for a general election, we could have only 3 weeks, And, if you want to support my election campaign, you can do so. We're really struggling this campaign. People have backed me in previous elections, done well. ran like very, very professional campaigns, but this, for some reason or other, is very, very difficult to fundraise. Big Vinny says, I'll have some, please. Can you deliver to North London if I pay money? Yes, you can do so. And if you don't want to pay card, you can send a donation via the PO Box. The address is in the description. PO Box 13122, Lifford, County Donegal. But the link for the lamb and the beef is in the description. Belfast is Eamon. How great you're sending to UK. Yeah, Angela, you're sorted now. Get your orders in for beef or lamb. Paddy says, good evening, Sean. Hope you're well. Good evening. Frank Barnes says, Paddy. Okay, everybody. Let's get into tonight's show. Let's say our Lord's Prayer as Gilliga, and then we'll get into tonight's show, right? Nanya Manahara is a Vic, or Spirit, Neve, Amen. Arnya Haratar now, go Neve for Daniel, go Dagda the Red, go Yanter the Holland Talif, Mar Yanter now. Our Narn Huld, we're doing you, Ox Mike doing our Fecta, Mara Whiteham is our Fecta and a Fian, Act election a Gahu, Axir, Shana Ulk, Amen. Nanya Manahara is a Vic, or Spirit, Neve, Amen. Alright, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. How are we all doing? Stephen Parker says next general election probably won't be until the new year. I hope you're correct, but everybody I've been talking to, I know there's candidates in Donegal canvassing right now, and then people would be in the know. So I don't know what information have you got? The political parties are printing leaflets and printing posters, so we'll have to see. All right. So let me know in the live chat if you got any questions, any comments in the so-called videos that we're going to play now, right? So let's play some clips here now. Now this is going to annoy you, right? This is a shocking one, lads. Last week I showed you a migrant making TikTok videos in a cemetery. Well, this migrant has taken it even further and has desecrated the grave of a Dublin woman. You see him lying on the grave. Like, they're just... People need to understand, right? If you don't understand this already, the people we're bringing in here, the majority of them do not like Irish people. They do not like European white people. And they see us as an easy target. And they take advantage of our good nature. Let's play this clip now. I'm going to mute the audio because it's just music, alright? What is this about? Like, it's just a desecration of the Irish men and women that went before us. The grave was Joan Masterson. And this is the guy here, Florian Redden. Redden. And he's got 2,500 followers. Hey? But this is what they think of the Irish people. Making a mockery of us. Desecrating our graves. Mocking our ancestors. Disgraceful, says Rorschke. Let me know in the comment section, the live chat, what you think. Open Mind says, I'd say he's Romanian, judging by the name Florian. Well, you have to be careful too. Like, Romanians are Europeans. You mean Romas? Roma Gypsies, they're not white Europeans. They're Indians of Indian origin. Not European. I always, classify that when people say, oh, the Romanians, the Roma Gypsies. They're not. The Roma Gypsies aren't Europeans. They're Indians. Always correct that and always clarify that. Scotland Scorpion, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And also, the very minimum you can do is share these streams with all your friends and family. Just share it in your WhatsApp groups, Facebook, what else? Twitter, Telegram, email. Get it out there. That's the very minimum you could do. Now, here's a clip of an African asylum seeker. He finally reaches Ireland, where he quickly realises he is not getting a free house after being handed a tent and told to fend for himself. Again, I'm muting the audio because it's just music. He's just standing there with his tent. One of the engineers and doctors they've imported into our wonderful country. There you go, eh? You make no mistake about it, Ireland's borders are wide open. We don't know who's coming into the country, and the biggest problem is the legal immigration, the the student visas, the language visas, the temporary work visas, and then they're overstaying their welcome. And there's no deportation system in Ireland like they do in America. In America, they've got ICE, and they've got armed police forces or armed branches of the American government who forcibly deport people. But in Ireland, we don't deport anybody. Well, only the vile of the vile, the worst of the worst. You have to be a mass rapist to be deported from Ireland. So, in Ireland, if a migrant does something really bad, or a migrant does his time, he gets a letter in the post afterwards asking the Irish government ask the migrant to self-deport. And over 95% of them do not self-deport, and they're still entitled to all their benefits, etc. And the Minister of State at the minute, Minister of Justice, Helen McEntee, she's constantly giving blanket amnesties to illegals. So they're incentivizing and encouraging migrants to come here, overstay their welcome, break the laws, because they know they're going to be rewarded and get Irish passports. Patrick McGuigan, thanks for joining us. Who else is there? Titanic lover. Do you think the coalition are going to gain or lose seats? Well, Fine Gael and Fianna Fáil are polling very high at the minute. That's why it makes sense for them to call the election now. Now let's play the next clip. You've heard of transgender, but have you heard of trans-Irish? These poor individuals are confused about their ideology. Let's play this. Now this first fella, is this the Ibrahim Halawi, or whatever you call him, no, the Egyptian migrant? Is this him, is it? I don't know, could be wrong, but please let me know. Sorry, the audio was off. Let me go back to the start. Is that the fella from Egypt who was like member of ISIS and just burned his Irish passport? Is that him? It looks very, very much like him. Then now he's like getting like a master's or a doctorate in one of the big universities. Certainly looks like him. Yeah, I know his face, yeah. Sean Max says that's him. See, he's been earmarked too for some kind of political role. He'll get elected in the next 5, 10, 15 years. When they get their numbers up, he'll get elected as a TD, and he'll be a minister, or he'll get a high position in the government, I'm telling you, or some kind of NGO. He's been groomed. Best video yet, no audio, no problems. Yeah, and a member of the Muslim Brotherhood. Yeah, you're absolutely right, New Georgia. It's just gaslighting, humiliation exercise. Just before I play the clip, like, it's very, very important, right, to understand that they don't want us to think in terms of race or ethnicity or blood or ancestry. They want you to think that anybody could be Irish. So here you have the Irish regime making a professional video, and there are all these Africans and Muslims are saying, I'm Irish, telling the average Irish person that they're as Irish as you or me. And there's a lot of debate now in the Irish national circles about civic nationalism and ethno-nationalism. Now, I'm a open ethno-nationalist. I believe only people with Irish blood can be Irish. To say that an African can be Irish it's a mockery. It's a spit in the face to our ancestors that went before us, who survived food removal at gunpoint, who survived penal laws, who survived genocide after genocide, who faced the most terrible atrocities we'll never ever understand, really. But we are descendants of those great people, and only we can call ourselves Irish. To call Africans Irish is a slap in the face to our ancestors. So anybody who is promoting this nonsense that anybody can be Irish or promoting race mixing should be shunned from the movement, because I see a lot of this going on now. It's particularly in the Irish nationalist movement. People who are big on social media, very, very big on social media, and they're married to Africans and having children with Africans. Now, I don't blame the children. It's not the children's fault. They never asked for this. But I don't believe in race mixing. If you think about it, your ancestors who, how many hundreds, if not thousands, of generations have they bred among their own people, kept the Irish, bloodline pure, and then within one generation, your bloodline's destroyed forever. So anybody promoting civic nationalism, which means roughly that anybody can be Irish, and as long as there's legal immigration, as I don't mind legal immigration, and you know the whole thing. I don't mind if you come here and work, and I know as long as there's integration and we all assimilate. No nonsense. We don't want assimilation. We want separation. I don't want to assimilate with any of these people. I want to live among my own people. I want to live among the Irish people. They're my people. There's nothing wrong with it. It's the most natural thing in the world. So, because I see it at the minute now among some of these big, especially on Twitter, X, there's certain civic nationalists who are actually married to Africans and who are call themselves Irish nationalists. Well, I would say you're worse than the Reds and the left. It's a betrayal. It's a betrayal of your people, betrayal of your ancestors. You're better off just not breeding at all. Anyway, so it's about blood at the end of the day. Like Kate Reid says, 100% Niall, our blood cries out. Our ancestors fought against invaders and paid a high price. I know. And you can call me whatever you want, but that is it. Okay, let's play this clip. Enough of me rambling.
I'm Irish.
I'm Irish. Is there enough men?
Agus is enough me fresh.
I'm Irish.
I'm Irish.
Even in primary school, growing up, people would be like, why did you even come here? And ask you weird questions like that. I've learned that I have to accept the fact that I am Nigerian and that is my history, that's my ancestry.
I think right off the bat, the first thing people think when I tell them that I'm Irish is, how could she possibly be Irish? I think the fact that we have these notions of what Irishness is meant to be is pretty ridiculous. It is.
How'd you hear? The cheek and the audacity of this African saying the Irish have this idea of what it means to be Irish, and it's pretty ridiculous. Can you imagine like a foreigner going to another country and lecturing them what it means to be Irish, or can you imagine like the Europeans going to Nigeria and telling them, no, we're Nigerians, and you just can't be an ethnic group. There's no such thing as being Nigerians.
It's possible to have this duality within you. I am Irish, but I'm also a person of color, and if there are people who don't accept that, that's their own problem.
You look like you're from Nigeria, you live in Ireland, and you sound a bit American, and all these like hodgepodge.
What is this here? An African American with Nigerian descent calling himself Irish.
Of identity. It's this weird thing of identity being like this melting pot. What's the look of a nation? What's the look of a country?
I've lived in Ireland for 14 years and I identify as Afro-Irish.
I identify as Afro-Irish.
Being Irish is not only colour of skin, it's not only colour of hair, it's not only colour of eyes, it's culture.
What culture? Yeah, Irish culture. Not Islamic culture.
This is Ireland and I'm Irish.
They can't even say it with a straight face because they know it themselves. They don't believe it. It's just gaslighting the Irish people. Never ever accept us.
I'm Irish.
I'm Irish.
Trans Irish is a serious condition. If you or a loved one are experiencing delusions of Irishness, please contact your doctor immediately. Oh my god. Let me go to the live chat. What's everybody saying? We know he knows he's lying. We know he's lying. LOL culture, says Padcom. These people have no business defining what Irish is. Yeah, absolutely. End of the line, Joel. Yeah, she looks like my sister. So, no such thing as Afro-Irish, says Robert McGuire. Is that the new RTE? Is that the RTE new line? Yeah, it's DNA actually. Yeah, it is absolutely about DNA. Well, there was a story recently about an American who was granted an Irish passport. He just did a DNA test and happened to be 100% Irish. So they granted him an Irish passport based on DNA, his blood, his ancestors. All his ancestors came from Ireland. You know? So there you go. Don't let them gaslight us. Tell your children what it means to be Irish. It's very simple too. It's not hard to understand. The Irish have a specific genome, says how are we? Absolutely. Okay. What do we have here now? Okay, everybody, so we're expecting a general election to be called this week, which gives us, I think, 3 weeks until the vote. Look, I still need a leaflet drop, so that means a leaflet delivered to every single household and advertising. I don't have the funds for that at all. It's been a very poor general election fundraising effort. I don't know what is going on, you know. I just don't know. So we're really struggling at the minute. Whatever comes in, but I want to run a really professional campaign, but at the minute I can't. My arms are tied behind my back. Like, I'm not funded by the state, not funded by NGOs, don't have big donors. I rely on the listeners. So, like, if you can chip in, you know, I know people are probably watching, sure, oh, sure, somebody else will chip in, or this person will chip in, that person chip in, Niall's doing grand. I'm telling you, we're bringing in hardly anything. Literally nothing. So, like, if nothing comes in, like, I can't advertise, I can't, you know, I had to pay for some of the posters myself, just didn't bring in enough money. I had to go to print, I couldn't wait any longer. So we're off to print to the posters, but we just didn't hit our target. I'm looking to do a bit of advertising in newspapers, but again, just can't do it. So if you're thinking there, oh, somebody else will chip in, or Niall will be alright, I don't need to do anything, well, you're not correct at all. We need your support. Like, we need your help. I can't do this on my own. I'm putting my face out there. You know? Like, people want change, but they won't support you at the end of the day. Like, and it's really frustrating. Like, I put my time and effort here, 3 days a week streaming, doing all sorts of stuff behind the scenes with my political work. Like, I'll be going out, like, for the general election, it'll be me going up them ladders, putting up them posters. Nobody will be helping me. I'll be going up myself, driving all around Donegal in the middle of the night, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, every night, putting up posters, handing out leaflets, going door to door. I'll be doing that. I'll be taking time off work. I'll be sacrificing my wages, and I'll be sacrificing putting food on the table for my family. I don't get paid for my political work. I'm just looking to get posters, for getting advertising, that type of stuff. But like, the support just is not there. So if you want to help me, there's a link in the description. Like, I cannot do this on my own. You know what I mean? It's just really, really difficult for me to sit here and do these streams and just get no support at all. You know, I'm just providing entertainment at the end of the day. I wouldn't mind providing entertainment if people supported me, but you know, it is difficult when you get no support. So if you want to support me, there's a link in the description. You know, like, I'm worried because this general election is likely to be called this week, and I've got 3 weeks to run a general election campaign, and it's me who's putting my face out there, putting the ballot. Like, it's €500 to run on the general election. Never mind anything else. And for me, right, to do the leaflet drop, to send a leaflet to every single household in Donegal, there's like 120,000 households. You're chatting €8,000, but that's just not going to happen. And to do any advertising costs a lot of money. Like, a general election campaign it'll cost €20,000 to do it right. You know, like, you seen in the local election recently, I give everything out every single day. Give up 3 months of work. You know, and I almost got elected, very, very close. Only foreigners were allowed to vote in the local elections, but they're not allowed to vote in the general elections. Look, another way you can support our political work is through the shop. This is the butcher box. You can order Donegal beef or Donegal lamb delivered to your front door anywhere in the island of Ireland or now mainland UK. So link is in the description. Scroll down below this video. Support our work. You can get books, badges as well. This is the homepage here. So support our work, right? Whatever way you can do it. Books, badges. There's the Dewey Reams Bible to you, beautiful genuine leather Bible. You see here the Ireland is full stickers, badges. Check out our store or support my election campaign. do a separate video asking them for funds. Look, I'm posting a video every single day. I'm when I'm out campaigning, and I ask for support for the general election, but get nothing comes in. Like, so I am doing it. Like, I'm doing the best I can. You know, people want change. You know, but they don't want to support you. You can either pay €500 deposit or get 30 people to assent for you, witness and stand. Do you know how difficult that is to do, Frank? Get 30 people willing to do that, get them all organised and doing that. It's not easy. Like, it's very, very difficult to get that done. So if you want to support my election campaign, scroll down below in the video. You'll see the election fund. Chip in. No, if you can afford to chip in. But if you can't, that's okay. Okay. Globalists, we're going to destroy Ireland using immigration. The Irish, we'll see about that. This is some clips here of anti-migration protests. Now, people say, "Oh, Niall, you need to get loads of people out canvassing for the general election." Well, I agree, but again, I am constantly asking people. We have a team, but we need another 100 people. I would love 100 people out canvassing, but people won't get off their backsides and do anything. You know, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Sinn Féin, they pay people to canvass and they get the money back. I don't get my money back. You know, the state support them. The state doesn't support me. You know, people are constantly passing the buck, wanting someone else to do it. They don't want to do it themselves. And like I always say, everybody wants someone else's son to do it. They don't want their own son to do it. Okay, let's play this clip here. Again, I'm going to mute this in case I get a copyright strike. This is the Irish marching here. I'm assuming this is Coolock, is it? I don't know. It looks like Coolock to me. People are addressing their concerns by getting to the streets, but the Irish regime are simply not listening. You know, the politicians are supposed to represent the Irish people, represent the will of the Irish people, but, you know, the Irish are protesting en masse, and the Irish regime will tell us that it's only a fringe of the population that are against migration. The majority of the Irish people support mass immigration, but we know that's not true because 75% of the Irish people think we've had enough immigration. Here, this is in Dublin. This is Newton Mount Kennedy, I think. This is Dublin again, outside the Customs House. I think I might have been at this protest myself. So there we go. The Irish are rising. Let's keep protesting. Let's keep standing up for our rights. Okay. Okay, so this is Moore Street in Dublin. This is a before. This is like in the 90s, I believe. And then we'll show a clip of it now. This is the very historic Moore Street where I believe the 1916 leaders surrendered eventually. You know, when there's no commemoration, no plaques or nothing on Moore Street, and it's turned into a ghetto. Oh, sorry, I was muted there. So that previous clip there that or that I showed you there was in the 1990s of Moore Street. Peaceful, quiet, Irish, clean, tidy. Now look at it. Full of Romas, Africans, gypsies, unclean. The marketplace has been destroyed. The Irish 1916 leaders, did they die for this? Did they for Moore Street in Dublin to be turned into a kip? You get the idea, eh? Sorry, I was muted there. I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, some dogs are barking in the back. Yeah. Okay. That's not Irish culture, absolutely. Okay, what's everybody saying in the live chat? We are being replaced, Sonia, absolutely. So yeah, you can support my work by either, some of the people in the live chat are asking, you can go to the shop, there's links to the shop below, order my Irish Butcher Box range, so you can order beef or lamb, Donegal beef or lamb, delivered to your front door, anywhere on the island of Ireland, all 32 counties, or you can get it ordered over to the UK mainland, so UK, or sorry, like London, Birmingham, Scotland, Cardiff, Edinburgh, Glasgow, and it's very high quality, the highest quality lamb and beef in the world, and very, very good value, so you can't beat it. Delivered to your front door, next day delivery. Or, as I was saying already, you can support my election campaign. We are expecting this general election to be called this week. Like, the funds haven't been coming in for this at all. I'm hoping to do a general a leaflet drop, which means a leaflet delivered to every single household. Hoping to do advertising, pay for the rest of the posters, but in this rate, it's not going to be good. Like, I want to run a professional campaign, and there's not going to be another elections for another 5 years, and we probably don't have another 5 years. So if you can chip in, I'd greatly appreciate it. Links in the description. Scroll down below this video. All right, for Nobby says just order the stickers. Good man, Nobby. What else everybody is saying? Yeah, that's the only thing that's come in. I just checked there. The stickers is the only thing has come in. Most support for the election campaign and some stickers ordered. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna leave it there. We'll see you all again Thursday. God bless you all. Aaron go bra.